All right. How did you first discover your interest in sports physiology? Basically, how did you get into what you're doing today? What about the field of fitness and performance made you want to go all in on this career path?
That's a good question. I started out getting into wrestling in high school. And in high school wrestling, I noticed that the more jacked, leaner people tended to do better. Surprise. And I started lifting weights after my first wrestling season. And ended up falling in love with lifting after a while. And I started doing lots of bench pressing. And I was like a little bit low-key talented at it. And at one point, competitive powerlifter told me, like, hey, look, you should really train up for this. You got something in there. And I started doing a few powerlifting competitions. And I was like, whoa, this is cool. The first competition I ever did was bench only, which like is fun but lame because you have to sit there while the squatters and deadlifters do their thing. And you're like, man, they're really having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And so the next time I did full power and love affair began, I started really caring about like, okay, I really care about getting stronger, but like with all systems, science is the best way to optimize them. So I better learn some science, and I was already in school. And so I switched my major to kinesiology. And then after my undergrad, I definitely didn't know enough, and I needed more knowledge. So I did a master's. Then I went to New York City for a year to work as a personal trainer, where I worked with my best friend and co-founder, Mr. Nick Shaw. He co-founded RP with me, or I with him. And I was like, I still don't know enough, so I went back to get my PhD in sport physiology. And my PhD under Dr. Mike Stone at East Tennessee State was very formative because I really just never learned sports science. And when I sat down for the interview, Doc Stone, as he is called, was like, check this out. He didn't say check this out. He's not a young guy like me. Well, I suppose I'm not young either. Anyway, at the time I was, he said, look, I don't know why you want to be here. We don't do rehab. We don't do adult fitness. We only care about one thing, learning how to take good athletes and make them better. And I was like, oh my God, music to my ears. And it was the first program of its kind in the United States, still one of the only ones. And after 3 years, I became literally Dr. Mike. And I hung on to that title so good. I make my wife call me Dr. Mike in bed, which never happens.
You deserved it.
Yeah, I thank you. I do deserve it. She's actually a real doctor. She's a medical doctor. So I'm like, I got nothing.
How was that dynamic?
Full of jealousy and rage, just drawn out nightly fights. The dynamic is one of reverence. Medical doctors are special. You know, I have plenty of practical experience helping people get strong and jacked and lean and stuff like that. But a lot of my work is theoretical. Medical doctors have this real audacious thing that they do, which was like a real human with all their complexities is hurt. They have to go in there like and fix them. Like, remember the game Operation, the board game? They have to actually do that in real life. And so real doctors have my like sort of undying respect for forever. And my wife is a sports medicine doctor, and she gets to travel with Team USA. She works with the figure skating team.
Oh, wow.
And she, you know, when they like break apart on the ice, she comes in and clips them back together so they can go skate off again. And it's just really cool. And so she has my total reverence. I don't know what it is that I do for her. I don't know what boxes I check. I'm just kind of happy that she hasn't left yet.
How long have you been together?
Days. You know? I'm kidding. Or am I? Technically, it's also days because, you know,
Lots of days, yeah.
That's lots of days. We've been together in some capacity for roughly like 10-ish years now. And the first time we ever talked on the phone, I had just won my first white belt tournament in jiu-jitsu. And just got my black belt a few months back. And so, yeah, and we've been married for, I guess, 6 years.
Amazing.